Hey up guys, Leeds Lad Loves coins here. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm still in my makeshift studio and it'll be this way probably for about another month. We aim to pick up our keys for the new house the middle of September. Anyway, it is what it is. It's nice and quiet. The wife's in the bath. all the windows and doors on the caravan are shut, so there's no external noise. So anyway, listen, something really important. Thank you all for subscribing and viewing. I'm currently, I think, on about 290 subscribers, and I'd like you all to help me if you can in getting to 300. We're only 10 subscribers away, so if you can mention, share, get your pals to have a look. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. I'm just trying to build the channel to get the message out and the collecting bug out to as many people as I can. As you know, I'm not a flipper. I'm a collector. I'm not doing these videos to sell anything or promote anything. I'm not monetized. I just simply love coins. I love history, and I just love showing my my collection to you lovely people. Anyway, enough of that boring stuff. Let's crack on. So we're going to start off where we left off in the last video, which is with the Britannia series. I'm just going to showcase one today, which is the 2003 foot silver proof 4-coin collection. Again, in one of these lovely green cases. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coin, this one. And I'm sure you'll all agree. So we're going to start with this, then we're going to just move on to some other stuff. But stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you what I think is a beautiful little coin. I think you'll all appreciate it. So let's open this up. There we go. Here's the presentation. So again, we have the £2, the £1, the 50p, and the 20p sterling silver Britannia. Now these are, as I'd mentioned in the last video, minted in 0.958 silver. So lovely little coins and beefy coins. We'll crack on. Just get the big dog out. This is the first time I've literally had this one out of its case, so it was a little bit stuck. Let's zoom in. There we go. What do you all think of that? What a beautiful design. Now, just like the previous three, the 1987, 88 and the 2001, these designs are all by the famous engraver Philip Nathan, and it depicts Britannia with a helmet, and then kind of, I don't know if you pick it up, can you see the wave design across the face here? That's just depicting Britain's maritime history, but an absolute stunner. I'm sure you'll all agree. This is 2003, and it's more of a satiny finish as opposed to the brilliant feels. You know, I like the deep, dark feels like this. So it's the normal proof on the back with the frosty devices of the. Some people call this the new Queen head, others call it the old Queen head, but whatever you prefer. But this is the Ian Rank Broadley portrait of the Her Majesty, Her late Majesty. and a beautiful portrait is. The fields are just sublime. Look at the reflection in there. See my thumb? Gorgeous. But it is the reverse here that I just absolutely adore. It is just simply a stunning design. Anyway, we won't linger too much on that. We'll just move it along. I hope you all enjoyed that. So simply, again, give me the old thumbs up, share, subscribe, help me get to 300 subscribers if you will. Now I'm just going to pop this one out. This is the 20p version here, the smaller one. We'd kind of discussed. I'm going to see if I can get it out. We'd kind of discussed the toning on these coins, and mainly due to this little protective ring here. But let's move in. Let me be really careful with this. There we go. We've got it in focus. Now, isn't that just an absolute gem? You can see the toning. Now, I don't mind toning, but there are a lot of people who like these blast white. If I was ever going to grade any of them or grade a set, then I would give them a quick dip just to get rid of that tarnish. So that is the excuse me. That's the 2000 silver proof. Here's a certificate of authenticity. They produced this in a limited worldwide mintage of 5,000, I believe. So in the UK, they only released something like 3,666, but the worldwide distribution was 5,000. So that's that out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick with some British coins here while we're on the theme of the United Kingdom. Now, nothing special here, but I spotted this. In fact, a friend of mine said, "Here, Dave, I don't know what this is, but you can have it." And it's a British 10p. And this is the prototype, if you would, of what would be the new 10p coin. Moving away from the larger version. This is 1992, produced by Landis and Gear Communications. I don't know anything about it, so if any of you guys know anything about this particular 10p, why it was produced early like this, obviously a promo. I don't even know if it has any value, but I just kind of like it. It is a little beauty. So anyway, that's my my 10p. What have I got here? I've got the very first. Let's zoom out. 1983 £1 coin, and it's a lovely little booklet. Let's zoom in and just check this out. The round pound with the royal arms. It's a beauty. Here's the reverse. Flip her over. There's the Queen's head. the young Queen in this beautiful little presentation folder. Just a piece of history, isn't it? Just a piece of history. Fantastic. Then we're going to move on to the £2 coin. I don't collect decimal currency, for sure. You all know that. But every now and again, I just come across something. Now, a dealer friend of mine just gave me this. I was at a coin show and bought something, and I said, "Ooh, can I have a look at that?" He said, "You can have it." So it's not valuable, you know that. But this is the Bank of England round pound. Now, interestingly, I had a graded version of this that had a strike-through error right up here. And because I don't collect auctions, I sold it at auction, and it did very well for a 1994 round pound. So when I saw this, I thought, I'm going to get it. I'll leave it in there. I'm not interested in grading it, but again, a bit of history. And the booklet, the little presentation folder that it comes in, gives the full history of British currencies all the way through. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's that. I'm going to go on to my love of American coinage now. We'll just a few things that I've picked up of late. I'll crack on because it's 12 minutes long. I didn't realise. But here's a special mint set, SMS. You all know the history of the SMS sets by now. I've got a full set of graded Kennedys, and I've got a full Whitman album of Kennedys, including a few special ones. And but I'm not averse to picking up an SMS set when I can. Now, the SMS sets run from 1965 to 1967, and 66 and 67 came in these presentation perspex cases. But the 1965 came in the foil in an envelope, and I'm hoping to pick one of them up today at an auction. I've got a bid in. We'll see where it goes. You all know that I collect Benjis, Benjamin half dollars. So here's a let's zoom out. There we go. So we've got 20 uncirculated Benjamin dollars of various dates. I picked these up from somebody in the UK who was wanting to get rid. So I just move this down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. For all you lovers of silver, they are special coins, aren't they? So that's the Benjamin Franklin, and these are a roll of 1964 uncirculated Kennedys. 1964, so they're all 90% silver and quite chunky. They're beautiful little coins. I can't remember what I paid for these, but it wasn't a great deal for. I think I paid about £200 for. There's 20 in each roll. So good value for money, uncirculated. The only problem you ever have in the UK is when you want to get rid of them, they're just going to go for spot, I think, but they deserve more. So here we go. Here's a 1972 Eisenhower. I love Eisenhowers as well, and this is a 40% silver coin, not massively valuable again, but hey ho, we'll just pop this out. There's the Eisenhower silver dollar, 40% silver. And this is what we call a blue Ike. They produced these from 1971 to 1974, and they also produced a. I didn't realise that was. I must have had a close look at that, so my bad. They also produced what we call a brown Ike, which was the same 71 to 74, but in a proof format. So there we go. There's the silver Kennedy. Now, I'd mentioned to you about a special little coin that I'd like to just show you. This is a 1/8 sovereign produced in or by the Principality of Tristan da Cunha, and it's the first diamond-shaped sovereign of its kind. There we go. It's sorry I'm out of focus a little bit, but it is an absolute beauty, and it's a chunky little coin. So on the one side we've got the old portrait of Her Majesty, the late Majesty Queen Elizabeth, and on the other the young version. What do you think of this particular coin? I was thinking of getting it graded more just to protect it than anything else, because I absolutely love it. I know it's never going to be worth money, but it is just a stunning little coin, and I would like to preserve it. So, what do you think? Should I grade it? What are your thoughts on Tristan da Cunha and the coins that they produce? It is a little stunner. Anyway, I hope you like or you enjoyed that that little presentation. Let me get this back in here. Smash a like, please subscribe. Help me get to 300 subscribers. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a long one today, so I won't bore you any longer. We'll just finish with this little diamond-shaped 1/8 sovereign. So I'm not going to bore you. I'm finished. Have a great Sunday, and we'll talk later. Bye.